you're in the Crucible, your systems, the systems you've been using, are kind of by definition insufficient now. When I'm in periods like this, I usually find myself revisiting organization systems that I've used and maybe laid aside because I can't keep track of everything anymore, and there are a whole bunch of things that if I let them slide, bad things are going to happen. So, you know, if I haven't used my to-do list app for a while, this is the point where I haul it out, and at this point I rediscover you know, the big problem with to-do lists, which is that they are closets full of emotional clutter. See, here's the thing with to-do list apps and productivity apps and GTD helpers and all that stuff. There are a bazillion of them out there, and you know, beyond the apps, you have your paper organizers and systems and things like that, and they all share one common problem, which is that after the initial honeymoon period, they become full of your actual crap. And you know, I don't think people keep moving on from one app to another because the new app has a feature that they really need. I think it's really just because it gives them a chance to get away from the weight of the old system and all the tasks and to-dos that are in it. It gives you a clean slate. It's a way of house cleaning, you know, and then you fill up the new thing, and gradually you can't bear to open that one either. So I opened up mine, and it turned out that I hadn't really been using it consistently since sometime back in May. And it was, you know, full of overdue stuff. That particular app is nice enough to put a little fire icon next to the ones that are overdue. So yeah, my task list is on fire. Great. That's definitely calming. So what do? Well, you know, it's time to declare bankruptcy at that point. But the trouble, you know, going through these things is that, okay, yeah, you do find some stuff that's just out of date, stuff that you actually did do, or stuff that doesn't matter anymore because, you know, the ship has sailed. But then you find a bunch of stuff that's like, oh yeah, I do need to do that. Somehow I've been getting by without doing it for, you know, 3 months, but still I can't bear to delete it because, oh yeah, I actually do need to do that. Well, you know, what I did was I just went through and I took the priority flag off of everything. The priority flag that sticks it in the default list that I see every day. Even if it was something that I really did need to do. For a lot of stuff, I had to take due dates off so it would get out of my daily list because it was sitting there because it was overdue. And my only consolation, the thing that I guess enables me to do this without freaking out is that I still have habit zero, which I talked about recently. You know, I still have the weekly review. I know that those things are in there. They might not be showing up on my do right now list anymore, but I know that they're in there. I know that at some point I will review those projects, those lists, and I will once again say, okay, this is a thing that needs to be done today. But I'll tell you what, this is definitely renewed the sense that you can't use a system like this unless there's some way to flag just the things that you are actually going to do today and get the rest off your plate. Because if you're going to be confronting a list of hundreds of things that need to be done every single time you look at your task list, you're not going to keep looking at your task list. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about right now. I'm Abdi, and I'm still here.